After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington Commanders.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
Well, hopefully all the nerves have subsided and everyone is ready because we are off and running in Super Bowl 63. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes hits his running back. And he spins right by him. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A 28-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
1st down, Chiefs.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Time to start the scoring in this Super Bowl, partner. We've got 1st and goal. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at 4th and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack them.
There's a dive up the middle, and he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. At the 6-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Panther 11, kick Cougar 19.
They're throwing it. Has it downfield, working the left. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Up the middle, Blue. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Chiefs nothing. Joey Slide to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. This will end up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
The 34-yard line.
Attack!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Escapes the pocket. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kane Madrano makes the play. And the Commanders take over as he records his 10th career INT. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway.
He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 13-0 lead. Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14, Chiefs nothing. Joey Slide to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Throwing the out route complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Yep, 15. Up, yellow.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's going to have this one down to the 28. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Yellow.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has it at the 7. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. It's the end of one in Super Bowl 63. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Tampa after this. We are back and just as excited as you are. Time to resume action here in Super Bowl 63. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 14, Chiefs 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
19, pass to 60, 70 range, 70 range.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Sending him on the dive. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and give points on the ensuing drive. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Looking to throw here. He's got Jalen Lane. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Takes the 2nd down snap. And screen here to Blue. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. But so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Left thing, 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing it again here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
On the 6. 70 range. 70 range.
2nd down and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
He's going to throw it again. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Come on.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Got steady. 50 Eagle. Ready.
And he gets the handoff. He's inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. And that sets up 1st and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th.
And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Chiefs first down.
First down, Chiefs.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Catch made underneath by the back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. They'll go. It's Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Commanders are finally stopped on the return. And they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
It's a quickly to Nolan. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
18 Rattlers.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
He's going to throw again on second down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready, ready.
On the give, it's Blue. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slides. This from 30 yards out. Slides' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone, if you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Yellow.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, 52. Yellow. Right side.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
He's going deep. He finds Worthy complete. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They'll throw to begin this drive. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Warriors, 70, 18, Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
Back to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watch your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
70 Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19.
The final throw before the break. Taking a shot deep here. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Ready, set.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. He's got him. It's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guys going for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Got it, the 2! Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
33, Chiefs 21. Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, 57, color, 57.
Looking to throw Mahomes. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Drive play straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me. I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end,
intercepted in the end zone. Kane Madrano makes the play. And the Commanders as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Handoff running left. It's Blue. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hold the ready. Here we go. Set. 65, 70, Timberwolves.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
70, Timberwolves.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He finds him 6 yards on that first down run. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Working now from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Rocco 80. Ready.
This one's out to Noel, left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Here we go.
Here's a throw. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. He has room past the 25. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders go up by 19.
Makes the score. Commanders 40, Chiefs 21.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Alone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Gets it to him on the screen. Crosses midfield, still going. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That'll bring us 1 quarter away from the end of Super Bowl 63. The Chiefs have it and hopefully have some points too, ready to salvage their title hopes. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Yellow. Attack.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Caught just shy of the goal line. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy of that end zone. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Commanders 40, Chiefs 28. Harrison Butker to kick off for
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Warriors 17.
They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll start the drive with Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 7.
Got 50. Got 50. Come on. Come on. Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll pick up 4. Yards on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders go up by 19.
Score. Commanders 47, Chiefs 28. Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
On the jump.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's got it on the bootleg. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
Or was that last play a potential drive killer? Let's see. It is 2nd and very long. Mahomes. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Commanders get to it first.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He gets a half dozen on the carry. And that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
Blue here from the pistol. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. And the Washington 1st down.
And the nation's capital has a reason to celebrate tonight. The Washington Commanders are Super Bowl champions. This is something that's happened 9 times before, Brock, and now we've got number 10, winning back-to-back Super Bowls, which we talk about it often, an immeasurably difficult thing to do here in the NFL.
Yeah, puts you in some pretty elite air. So many of the groups who've done it are remembered as some of the greatest. The Packers winning the first 2, the Steelers of the 70s going back-to-back twice. In the more recent days, the Patriots of the early 2000s and the Chiefs a couple decades later, they're remembered among the all-time greats. And with this win, these guys have officially joined them.
So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books. For our entire team here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators,